See what's going on. There we go. All right. Here we go. One more time. This is like 8 times I've tried this. I've got the hoods on, finally. I was making the piece of stainless that goes right through here, and it holds the two hoods together. And it's about 4 foot long. You can't really see it because I've got the hoods up. I made a quick a brace in here also to hold the hoods, because I found that on the other car I was taking the hood and folding it down over top the other hood, and it wasn't meant to be done that way, and it was bending the chrome. So I had to make a bracket right here. You can just barely see it through. It's black, and you're looking into a shadow here. But that's what's holding the hood up right now. But so you can't see the chrome I made, but making that was made out of a piece of stainless steel pipe tubing, and I cut about 1/4 inch out of the center of it, long ways, and then folded it in on itself and made a piece of stainless, made like a hinge, because it's shaped about like that, and the hood slides on it. And it actually came out pretty good. If you didn't know I made it, it would look completely factory. So that was easy to do. But of course now I've got a project that I've got to make. It's for the headlights. I'll show you that in a minute. That's going to be a funny joke, but I've got to at least try to make it. I've got my air filter on, and I took the carburetor back off. And the choke was, this is the choke mechanism right here. And that, of course, was on that side. And it won't work on that side with this air filter. So when they did the carburetor, they took all that apart and turned it around. So I've gotten that straightened out. And I've taken the overhead and sort of worked with the overhead a little bit, because it had a big old nasty hole right there. I guess a rat got in there or something. And it had a place over here in the corners where the wood rotted up on top. And I've gotten all the wood tightened up. You can see I put epoxy on everything. There's the epoxy. And I've got to get up here and dress it up a little bit. But this would be the next thing I do, is to put the top on this. Yeah, it's coming out okay. I'm not sure what all I'm going to do here. I think I'm just going to clean it. I was going to try to paint some places, but I'm not going to do that. So I just clean the fenders up and give it a real good cleaning job. And we're just going to go with it that way for a while. That's about it for the car. I mean, it looks like a finished car almost. It won't be long. Grill came out really nice. I've got to do a little more cleaning on it. It's got some buffing junk on it here, which I'll take care of. And I just finished putting antifreeze and water in it. And it appears that I do not have any water leaks. So I think that's good. So let me show you what I am about to tackle here. This is really going to be funny. Well, here's my wheel well covers. They cover the wheels up. I sanded them and painted them. They were sort of a yellow. I don't think they went with this car. So you probably bought them and just stuck them on. But I had to paint them in order to use them, because they were just an oddball color. All right, this is what I'm going to make right here. And this is going to be a little bit of a pain. Okay, see how this comes out. See if I can even get in there right. Okay, these are the brackets to hold the headlight. And I only have one. This is a complete set here. Just like that. 2 pieces. So I've got to make 2. I got to duplicate what I've got in my hand. I've got to duplicate. that. And this is a steel plate I am going to try to make it with, which is 1 inch thick. So, and of course I have a rock and a screwdriver to make it with. So we're going to see how that's going to work. I have a feeling I'm going to work my butt off, spend a whole bunch of time, whole bunch of cutting wheels, and then pull my hair out and say, what am I going to do next? Because this isn't going to work. We're going to see. I don't know. But I'm going to give it a try. Yeah, I have a feeling it's not going to go very well, because it's with the kind of cuts I've got to make. It's going to be real hard to do with the tools that I have available to me. And of course I could send it off and have it casted, and I'd rather not do that. All right, well, I haven't done much else, so I'll see you all later until I got something better.